Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, we do have the possibility of some isolated downpours here as we go through the rest of this late afternoon, early evening time frame. Not a guarantee that you see the rain, but if you do, again, it could be heavy at times. Not really seeing any lightning detected on radar, too. So right now it looks like it is just those isolated downpours that are developing. So most of us are enjoying a fairly nice Monday evening here. We've enjoyed a nice day outside of the rain, but of course, especially early this morning, kind of dreary, cloudy, with off and on showers and thunder showers, but we did make it up to 78 in Evansville for the high temperature today after a very warm morning low temperature of 64 degrees. And you can see 6/100ths of an inch in the rain gauge out at the airport. Our network of Doppler radars is scanning mostly quiet for the immediate Evansville area, but you can see those spotty showers developing, especially west of the Wabash, and you can see a couple of cells that are continuing to push to the northwest. Not something we typically see unless we're in an environment like this with the upper level low and low pressures, areas of low pressure spin in a counterclockwise motion. High pressure, the winds spin in a clockwise motion. But out towards the west and southwest, just crossing into the Hamilton County area, southwestern Hamilton County, that cell is essentially raining itself out. That's what we're seeing today. You get these isolated downpours that could produce some heavy rainfall rates very briefly, and then they kind of fall apart, and then others try to develop as well. But up towards the north, we've seen a couple cells trying to get going just to the south and southwest of Albion as well in Edwards County. So that's something to keep an eye on for our friends over to the north and northwest as well. And it's all because of what we're seeing, these puffy cumulus clouds that typically are fair weather clouds, but with today there isn't enough moisture and energy aloft to kind of produce some of those isolated cells. Nothing in terms of storm or strong storm activity. But you can see our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction tower camera showing blue skies for those cumulus clouds, and there's an example of likely what could be a shower developing. You get those higher towers on the clouds that could produce some precipitation. We're not seeing that yet in the Evansville-Henderson area. That's a live view of the Twin Bridges with traffic moving along for the evening commute just fine, picking up a little bit, especially a batch of cars coming on the northbound bridge there from our Kate Foppel Ford tower camera, and a pretty decent looking sky looking towards the west down in the central city from our Austin Holmes tower camera. And finally on the Vandenberg-Warwick County line from the top of Deaconess Gateway, that is a live view from our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union tower camera. And if you haven't seen the rain, again, it's a pretty nice afternoon. 80 degrees for Calhoun and Beaver Dam. Owensboro's at 79. Same for Evansville now, so that would be the new high for today, actually, 79. And we're rebounding to the northwest. It was in the upper 60s for the last check in Florida, now back into the 70s with the sun breaking out. And you can see up in Clay County and even towards the Fairfield area, the rain moving out, and you're pretty much clear. But there's that cell again in Edwards County that we're watching there. Again, nothing expected to be strong or severe. The larger picture shows, again, that counterclockwise spin with this upper level low that will eventually push further to the east. So as we go through tomorrow and again Wednesday, our rain chances will continue to back off more and more as that system gets further away from the tri-state. So anything out there this evening will diminish later tonight, and I think largely come to an end for all of us under partly to at times mostly cloudy skies. I think we'll see some breaks in the clouds overnight tonight with lows around 60 degrees for most of us. Tomorrow we're still in the mid to upper 70s, much like today. Not all of you see the rain, but we could see some isolated showers and thunder showers bubbling up during the afternoon. I think compared to today, though, it looks like we should see more dry conditions, especially during the afternoon. But again, keep in mind, you may run into one of those isolated downpours. Same story on Wednesday, even though the chances are less and less. Again, a few spotty showers as we go to the afternoon, and then we fade away as we go deeper into Wednesday night. Now, Thursday has the potential to see some stronger to severe storms. The Storm Prediction Center has the entire tri-state under a slight risk for severe weather, but you can see by 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon, that's as far as our future tracker goes right now with the latest update for this afternoon, not showing anything developing, and it's because we may stay stable enough to prevent any showers or storms from developing, but the Storm Prediction Center says if they do, they have the potential to be strong or severe. And again, there's that slight risk for the entire tri-state. Friday, kind of a similar story. I think we'll see more scattered showers and storms developing, especially south of the river. That's where another slight risk is in place. You would probably expect north of that to be an enhanced, or not an enhanced, rather, a marginal level 1 threat for the Evansville area. So a couple days there we'll have to watch, Thursday and Friday. Those are also the two warmest days of the week and possibly the two warmest days of the season so far. Upper 80s, feeling more like summer, and then a pretty nice weekend if we dodge the rain again for Saturday and Sunday with highs of 80 to 85.